What's up, lovely people? Mario Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you a little guide on the hardest boss in Witcher 3, the Djinn. And bam, you can see there the damage that he dealt. And this is the very reason many people just turn off enemy upscaling on Death March. It's because of this guy, actually. So let's just jump right into the build, and then I'll show you the boss fight itself. So let's start with the skills, and we're going to start with the general skills. I'm going to show you what I recommend, and then you can try out for yourself and see if you have a better way. But Survival Instinct, this is the most beginner friendly that I can do. Survival Instinct gives you 500 maximum vitality, which is great in this fight. There's really nothing else here except for Metabolic Control and Gourmet that you need. So these are the three skills that I use. Gourmet, so eat something that regenerates 80 vitality per second. And you want to be as tanky as possible, and the damage you will deal is not going to come from any skills or anything. You're only going to attack with strong attacks in this fight. You will not deal damage if you attack with fast attacks. Trust me, even if you have spec'd into fast attacks and you have it maxed out, you have a lot of damage in here, it's not going to do anything. So just trust me on this. I've done this boss fight many times, and I've also tested many different tactics, but this is the best. And this is what I used when I did my 127-hour playthrough without dying. And this worked perfectly fine. So, Metabolic Control, increase your toxicity, which will allow you to use at least 2 and maybe 3 decoctions while still having room to pop tawny oil so you can regenerate stamina and also healing in the fight. The healing you will get from this is good because it doesn't put any toxicity on you, so you will regenerate 80 vitality per second throughout the whole fight. For your alchemy skills, you're going to go with heightened tolerance, so you don't get poisoned, and then acquired tolerance to increase your toxicity level, and then protective coating. This is really important. With protective coating, you're going to use Elementa oil. It's really important that you use Elementa oil so that you get 25% damage reduction against the Djinn. The Djinn is Elementa. You can see here, if we go to Bestiary, you can see that he is Elementa. So, for the rest of the skills, I like to go for Tissue Transmutation here. That's going to give us at least 2,000 more vitality, depending on how many decoctions you can pop. If you can pop 3 safely, then go for 3. You're going to get 3,000 health by just popping these 3. So, red skills for your combat skills, strength training, and this is so that your strong attacks deal more damage. And then resolve, doesn't really matter here, just unlock fleet-footed. This is the most important skill, and this is simply because you are not going to stand still. You're going to move all the time in this boss fight, because this boss actually teleports around, and all his attacks deal a lot of damage. So you want to make sure that you do not get caught by anything, and especially his teleport attack. Undying is simply so that if you make a big mistake, then you get procced, then you don't die at least. So you need 41 skill points in total for this specific boss fight, and so if you manage to reach level 26, this is unlocked at level 26. This one at 28, and this one at 30. So you shouldn't be higher than 26. That's enough for this specific boss fight. For your mutagens, I recommend green mutagens here. You do not need the damage from the red mutagens, so just go for green, and you should be absolutely fine. And let's see here. I can pop these. There you go. 100 vitality. Awesome. Let's jump into our gear that I recommend. At least you could try different things, but I've tried different armors. You just get one-shotted. Viper armor would be good, but it's very, very high level 39. So just go for the feline armor, and this is really important because you have elemental resist, and it's more important than you think. If you try the Ursign gear, even the level 25 Ursign gear, he kills you in 1 hit. Like, I've tried so many times and I got super frustrated. And it was like, if I had to get hit to test it, like if you could actually take a hit even. You will not take a hit from the Djinn on enemy upscaling Death March with Ursine gear. It's not going to happen. You just simply don't have the elemental resist that's required. So if we check the chest armor here at level 25, like you can see here, no elemental resist at all. But I think you have it on the pants at least. It's still not enough. Like if we go to the level 25, elemental resist 10. Like you're just not going to survive. Like I tried many times. So for the feline, you can see the level 23, you get 10% here. You get 30% from the chest, and you get another 5 from the gloves and boots. I think even has 5. So just go for the level 23 feline armor when it comes to the gear. It's the best. So for our decoctions, and it's simply not going to happen if you don't use the Archgriffin decoction here. The Archgriffin decoction will deplete a certain amount of vitality for each hit you do. You can strike him 3 times. Do not do 4 and get cocky. He will attack you and you will either die or lose a lot of health, and then he can just simply teleport and deal another like burst of damage. So we're gonna pop that, and the next one is Araka's decoction. If you have trouble like getting these 2 decoctions, there are YouTube videos showing you how you can get them. You could simply craft the Ursine armor, the level 20 and level 25. The level 20 will let you do the level 33 quest, and that's for the, I think, missing brother. And then the next quest is the creature of the Oxenford Forest, or whatever it's called, for the Archgriffin decoction. So very easy to get these, especially with the Ursine armor. If you have problems against the poison for the missing brother quest, just pop a golden Oriole and you should be fine. So these are the 2 go-to. Like, you're not going to deal damage if you don't use the Archgriffin decoction. I tried, guys. If you want the fight to take 5 hours, go ahead. Don't use this. But if you want the fight to go relatively fast, like 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how well you do, then you use the Archgriffin decoction, and this will also give you damage reduction so that you can actually tank his hits if you get hit. Then Superior Tawny Oil. This is really important because you want the stamina regen in the fight. And then obviously you eat something that regenerates 80 vitality. Like, let's say we eat something like chicken sandwich here. In my case, you can see my toxicity is still low. I have room to pop whatever. Like, I can pop, let's say I want to pop Griffin decoction here. Make myself even more tanky if I get hit a couple of times. Like, I'll get tankier and tankier as long as, like, the longer the fight goes on. So in my case, I'm sitting at 11,300 health. I can still, if I get like a huge burst of damage, I can still pop a burst of healing here with the White Ravage decoction. So this is the go-to build, like in terms of potion, gear, and also your skills. For the swords, use Ursine swords. Doesn't really matter, but I would say use Ursine swords. In this case, I do not have my Ursine silver sword on, but these are the skills. These are the potions, decoctions, and for the specific movement, I'll just show you the boss fight itself. But this is the build. This is the build, guys. So I hope this will help, and you should be able to take down the Djinn very easily with this build. For your gems, I suggest that you use Quen gems in your gear, and the shield should be like, the shield will go down in 1 hit from the Djinn. You will not take 2 or 3 hits. So Superior Elemental Oil, bam, pop it on your silver sword. 25% damage reduction from the protective coating. Well, that's it. Let's check out the boss fight. So here we go. The easy boss fight. You just basically move, stay, like, the attack you want to avoid is the ranged attack he does, and you basically stand close to the pillar and you want him to start doing the electrical attack. the one where just like you can see like electric charges go out all over the map. When he does that, you just simply walk in with a Quen shield like this. Here, I know my limits, so I just go in, and I just hit him 3 times. Super easy peasy. And that attack is the one you want to avoid, because that attack could lead into, like that range attack could lead into a teleport attack, which kills you in 1 hit if you're unlucky. With this build, however, you should not get killed by one attack. Not even 2. You have Undying. I know my limits here, so I'm playing it a little bit more risky. He did get me good, like in the beginning of the fight, and it scared me because I didn't have Undying on. So you can see here, this attack is the best one. You basically go up to him, and you're absolutely fine when he does that. So the electrical attack, no problem. Bam! You can see it still deals a lot of damage, even though we have quite a lot of damage reduction, and we have the correct build. But he doesn't kill us at all. So you can see here, 3 attacks, absolutely fine. And you see our damage is very high because of Archgriffin Decoction. And as long as we move, you just float around, you shouldn't die, and you shouldn't take a lot of damage either. When you see this attack, go in. Go in for the kill. Even without the shield, you could go in, and you should be fine. I'd missed my 3rd attack there. I was a little eager to just move out, and I mistimed my attack, the last one, so I didn't get it off. But here, he does that electrical attack again, go in, and if you have shield when he does that, then even if you lose the shield, just hit 3 times because he will like stagger. He will not do anything. As long as you get the first hit in, you could finish all the hits. There you go, guys. Easiest fight of my life. You will have no problem if you just follow this exact build and the gear and decoctions and potions and everything. So I hope it helped, and this boss should not be a problem for you anymore. See you guys later. Peace out.